It's the big reveal. Yay. I am so excited. Thank you so much to everyone out there that gave me their feedback in the Facebook post from last week. And also, what a lot of people don't know is all the pre work I did before I got to asking people for feedback on Facebook. And by that, I mean the fellow authors and writers and coaches and all the webinars I watched and the courses to get to a place of coming up with just a really clean, simple cover. So this is my book cover. I had it printed on cardstock yesterday at PostNet in Islamorada. Thank you, Josh. And I put it over my little secret here, a book that is probably the same size. And this is a great book, by the way. If anyone's looking for a great weekend read, this is a really awesome book if you've never read it before. But this is my cover. I'm super excited. Confidence Mastery for Couples, a roadmap to a more intimate relationship. And, there's a lot that goes into a book cover. Number one, you have to obviously have your vibe and your vision. I didn't want to have wedding rings because I wanted it to be for people that maybe aren't married, right? I didn't want to have any images because I wanted it to be gender neutral. I wanted it to be race neutral. And I just wanted it really clean and to pop on Amazon because I'm self-publishing. So it's going to be on Amazon and I wanted it to just be clean and crystal clear and just pop. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone that gave their feedback, their opinion. It was all taken in. And obviously I took everyone's feedback and merged the two things together, merged the gradient choice that everyone liked and also how the bottom was in the blue font. So I'm super, super excited. So the book comes out March 9th. And now I have more work to do. It's a pretty big list. But then I'll be more than happy to share any hindsight or learnings with anyone along the way if you wish to start on a book journey too, because that's how I've learned is from other people sharing and helping me. And I'm so grateful to those people. The other thing that I forgot to share the other day when I did my video, and the title was, I believe, I Did the Scary Thing. So if you want to go back and look through any of my past videos, it was that video where I talked about how I shared the draft with Ryan, and that was kind of scary. What I was hoping for from Ryan was a certain reaction. And I couldn't believe that he actually gave me the reaction I was hoping for and striving for verbatim, like verbatim in my head. Like he pulled the words like out of my head. And that is, Melinda, I think you're onto something. So that was just really like such a relief instead of like, oh, this really sucks and it's garbage. It was, Melinda, I think you're onto something. And that's what I wanted. I wanted my book to be different. I wanted it to be relatable and really help people. So there's just a lot of heart and soul that went into it. And this is the first in my series on confidence. So not all books will be about couples, just this first one so far. And maybe there'll be a part two in another year. But I already have like a lot of titles mapped out for at least the next couple years and a lot of content in my crazy ass brain because there's always a lot going on. So anyhow, so I'm just super excited and thank you again so much. I'm really appreciative. I have one other quick little tidbit to share just in case you are someone that listens to the podcast Crush It in Sales. I'll probably talk more about this tomorrow and I'll also release a podcast early tomorrow morning. But I finally, after lots of laboring and lots of thinking, I finally changed that podcast title to be Confident Conversations. So it's more in line with my book series and more in line with my vibe now and how I feel and how I want to really help the world. So just in case you're one of those people and you see that, or you're someone that maybe isn't subscribed, but you go to look for it, it is now called Confident Conversations, and there'll be more about that too. So I hope everyone has a beautiful Friday. And again, thanks again. I just wanted to jump on really quick and say thank you. I'm so grateful for everyone's feedback because it's kind of daunting and a little scary. So I appreciate everyone that jumped in to help me out. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Thanks.